Hi traders, welcome to this demonstration of the Orion Index Analyzer. This is really in place of a data sheet. Today is the 18th of October 2012. This is quite a good day to talk through how this system works and what it's doing, what we're seeing on this chart here. Basically, the system breaks the currencies down into the majors. So here we've got essentially 8 major currencies. I'm not talking about currency pairs, I'm talking about currencies in their own right. So in this case we're looking at the dollar index, the euro index, the sterling index, and these indexes have been calculated on the fly using LFX index formulas. So it's not required, you don't need to go onto any particular broker site which supplies index data. The system calculates the index data dynamically on the fly using proprietary algorithms. So essentially this will work on any MT4 platform from any broker. So if we look at what this is telling us at a high level on this top area here, the gain index data, we can see clearly on a monthly basis the Swiss franc is by far and away has the highest gain on the index compared to everything else. And then we can look down at all the different time frames and compare the gain against all the other currencies. And this is really, really important, because if you want to make money trading foreign exchange, or trading anything for that matter, you need to try and attach yourself to the trend. And you don't want to be on any trend, you want to be on where the money flows are in the market. So you want to be trading the strongest pairs and the weakest pairs, or currencies in this case. So what this section does down here, the gain filters, is it actually ranks or sorts the actual currencies into their strength and weakness across all different time frames. And this is particularly useful because depending on how you trade, for example, if you're a short-term intraday trader, day trader, you would be looking at the hourly, 4-hourly, and probably daily data only, and you'd be looking to see, ideally, the same currency in populating these top 3 fields. You can set filters on this. Basically, the white currencies are currencies where the filter is active, and you can see the active filter is designated by red square brackets around each time frame. And we can adjust that by just going into the indicator parameters and these are the filters here. So H1, T1, B1 means hourly, i.e. H1 charts. T1, B1 means top 1, bottom 1. So at the moment they're all set to false. So on the hourly filters, which is down here, all of those, that whole time frame there's no filter running, hence they're all greyed out. If we wanted to filter on just the top 1 and the bottom 1, we just click true, and now the system has bracketed the bottom 1 and the top currency, and that will now form part of the filter. Over here we have a candidate list, and so any pairs which satisfy the filters will be displayed in this candidate list, and the system will send you an email if you wish. But for the purposes of what we're talking about today, let's just go back to what we had before. So in this case I'm filtering on the top 3 weekly, bottom 3 weekly, top 2 daily, bottom 2 daily, and top 4 hourly and bottom 4 hourly pairs. To be honest, I wouldn't probably do this. I'd probably just look at daily top 2 and bottom 2, and the 4 hourly top and bottom, but also keep an eye on the hourly as well, because if you start to see your chosen pairs strengthening up or weakening depending on which way you're going. On the hourly, significantly, it might mean that there is a reversal taking place. But essentially what we're looking for is we're looking for a confluence of strength across the time frames and a confluence of weakness. Today is a good example because there's not much going on. You can see on the day it's very mixed. So the Aussie Kiwi up, dollar up, sterling, euro, Swiss franc down a bit, not much going on really. So this is a good example of sort of quite a cluttered market condition. And you know, I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to be trading in this. So I wait for a confluence. I wait to see whether or not the market starts to take a definitive direction. And when the money flows start coming in, you'll start to see these currencies lining up, either in the strength side or on the weakness side. And those are the conditions which are very opportune for getting involved in a trend. Typically when you see a confluence of currencies across the time frames in a strong or weak area of this matrix, a trend is in place, and then you can use automated trend line trading tools or whatever you fancy to enter that trade. So summary: gain index data across all the different time frames for the 8 currencies, I should say, not pairs, currencies. We're looking at indexes again, so important to stress that. System dynamically calculates LFX based currency index data on the fly, broker independent, ranks the data by time frame and in strength or weakness to strength order, and allows the trader to define custom filters for filtering the actual data based upon their trading preferences, i.e. trading time frames. And then any currencies or pairs which satisfy all the filtered criteria will then be put into a candidate list, which is over here on the left hand side, and an email alert will be sent to the trader if the market conditions offer something suitable. So there you go. That is hopefully a reasonable overview of how the Orion Gain Index Analyzer works. Thanks very much for watching.